All right, folks, we're here just set for tip-off at St. Andrews University, facing off today against Reinhardt University in Laurinburg, North Carolina. Kayla Sally and Tara Gibson set to tip off for their respective sides, And the ball is up, controlled by Sally. Back to Starks now. Ashley Starks with it ahead for the Knights. One of the top scorers for the Knights this season, along with Sally. Sally in the high post now, surveying the floor. Hands off for Price. Price pulls up for mid-range. AJ Price jumper, no good. Rebound, Ivana Preston. Gets it ahead for Gibson. Broken up by Larimore. She gets the steal and in for Price on the save, going out of bounds. Price back up the floor with it now after the turnover by Reinhardt. Price gets it to start. She gets a screen from Larimore. Can't find anything. It's Larimore in the slip. In the corner for Samantha Toger now. Down low for Larimore. She gets it in the post and finishes on the spin turnaround. Drops up to the baseline there. Great move from Madison Larimore off the low post entry pass. Gibson with it now. Back out for Kramer. Over to Preston now. Looks inside. Can't find anything. Julia Kraft there. Gets it stripped away by the Knights once again. Knights with a 2-0 advantage here early. Price makes a move on Kraft. Gets into the corner. Gets it into Sally on the low block. Can't find anything. Back out for Price. She'll drive. Kick it into the corner for Larimore. One more to Starks, but she stepped on the line, and it'll be out of bounds. Turnover there for the Knights. Kramer up the floor with it now. Over for Woodruff. She'll pull up for mid-range. No good. Ashley Woodruff with her first attempt of the game. Ashley Starks makes a move to the middle now. Kicks it to Price. That's the screen. Price comes off it. Price surveys the floor over to Toger now. Look for Sally. Couldn't find her in the low post. Price calling for a screen for herself now. She'll drive. Get down the lane, put up a shot off the glass and in. Great finish through contact there from AJ Price. Preston down the baseline with it now. Gets it ripped away by Sally on a pass. Starks out ahead in transition. She's all alone. Goes up for the layup with the left hand and hits it.
Great lead pass from Michaela Sally there, off the steal. Great finish from Ashley Starks. Woodruff down the lane, fakes and finishes over Sally there. Stops the bleeding for Reinhardt. Gets them on the board, trailing 6-2 here early. Sally gets it in the post, spins to the middle. I believe she double dribbled for a moment and then lost it out of bounds. Couldn't quite see. Reinhardt ball here. Kramer bringing it up now. Over to Woodruff. Swing it out to Gibson in the far corner. She'll drive. Easy 1-2 Euro step into the lane. And Tara Gibson on the board for Reinhardt. Into the high post for Sally. She'll pull up for a mid-range jumper. It's no good. Woodruff races down the middle of the floor, tries to kick it into the corner for Kraft, too high, and it floats over her head out of bounds. Lermo with it now. Takes the pass, drives, hands it off for Price, sets the screen, hits Sally on the slip. She pulls up for a mid-range and hits it. Woodruff down the lane once again, spins, puts up a nice layup off the glass and finishes. Takes a tumble on it, but she's up quickly. Price up the floor now, surveying the defense. As it poked away, gathers, she'll drive, gets through two, gets down the lane and finishes through three. Great strong move there from AJ Price. Not exactly how she drew it up, but 2 points nonetheless. Woodruff with it now. Over to Gibson. Preston over to Kraft now. Down low for Woodruff, poked away by Starks and out of bounds. Great defensive hustle there from Ashley Starks. Pesky two-way junior there.
Y'all should be addicted now. We tasted blood.
Let's keep this going. We got 2 weeks to prepare for the next one. Yes, clean up a few mistakes. Let's get on a roll. It's conference time.
Y'all should be addicted now. We tasted blood.
Let's keep this going. We got 2 weeks to prepare for the next one. Yes, clean up a few mistakes. Let's get on a roll. It's conference time.
And we're back after a brief timeout. Kramer to inbound to Preston now. Back to Kramer in the corner. Swings it over to Woodruff. Nelson with it now. Woodruff back for Kramer. Thinks about the shot, decides against it. Gibson in the corner, and the shot clock expires. Don't think the Eagles were aware of the time. And just like that, a defensive stop for the Knights with a commanding 10-6 advantage here early. A shorthanded effort today. Knights with only 6 available players coming out strong, taking the lead. Look down low for Sally, poked away by Gibson once again. Here with it now. Knights coming out of the stack. Looks up top for Toger. She'll pull up for 3. In and out, no good. Had the line, a little short. Woodruff over to Preston. Back for Kramer now. Back to Preston. Knights in a 2-3 zone here. Gibson in the corner, drives baseline, gets to the basket, puts it up and in for the and one. Strong move there from Tara Gibson. She'll go to the line for one. Knights perhaps looking to avoid early foul trouble. Perhaps not playing as physically in the lane on drives. See how it unfolds down the stretch. Something to take note of. Once again, Knights only with 6 available players, so every body is at a premium. Starks pulls up for 3 quickly, no good. Preston out in transition now. Over to Nelson. Nelson surveys. Back to Preston now. Into the high post for Woodruff. She'll pull up for a mid-range contested by Larimore. Nelson flies in for the rebound but loses it. And they'll say it was tipped away by the Knights. It'll stay Eagles ball here. Eagles making a change. Summer Kramer checking out. Rachel Lopez checking in. Lopez with the inbound finds Gibson. Knights back in their 2-3 zone. Preston gets down the lane, but blocked by Sally. Found a lapse in the zone there for a moment. Couldn't capitalize. Woodruff with it now. Over to Nelson. 5 to shoot here for Lopez. She fakes the shot, drives baseline. Pass in for Preston, couldn't handle it. Now Starks loses it. Gathers it back and advances it up the floor. Hands it off to Crozier now. Picked up by Nelson here. Into the corner for Toger. She'll drive to the baseline. Spin it back up top for Larimore. Back to Toger. She'll pull up for a 3 short. Rebound Gibson. Lopez up the floor now. Finds Woodruff. She'll drive the lane. Contact with Sally and the finish. And the Eagles have raced out ahead here late in our first quarter of action. Starks calling for the set now. Gets to Sally in the high post once again. Handoff for Crozier now. Toger in the corner. Back to Crozier. Toger pulls up for 3. No good. Rebound Nelson here. Lopez up ahead to Preston. Preston will drive. Can't find anything. Gets it ripped away by Toger, and they'll say jump ball. Tenacious defense from the Knights here so far, fighting for every ball, every possession. Rachel Lopez to inbound here. Finds one, can't quite finish. I believe it was Sanchez Ponce on the opportunity, couldn't get the layup to go. Starks down the lane, spins, and puts it up off the glass. Beautiful move there from Ashley Starks. Graff makes a move to the middle, has it poked away by Starks, but a foul. Julia Kraft with the aggressive crossover move there. Was making a change. Julia Kraft checking out. Kiera Simpson checking in. Simpson with at the top of the key. She'll drive the lane, get deep into the lane, and get fouled here. Couldn't quite get the shot up. I believe she'll go to the line for 2. Simpson will knock down the pair. It's a change here. Larimore getting her first rest. Toger checking back in. Price brings it up the floor now. Marked closely by Ponch. She'll get down the lane, put the shot up. No good. But an offensive foul. Rachel Lopez standing in and taking the hit there. A little slow to get up, but I think she's good to continue. And the offensive foul will send it the other way. Reinhardt ball. Ponch drives, can't find anything. Over for Simpson. Simpson to Toolings now. Over to Simpson now. Can't find anything. Loses the dribble, and it'll be taken away by Toger here. Eagles looking out of sorts on that possession. Toger over to Crozier now. Down low for Sally. She's quickly doubled. Back into the corner for Crozier. Up top for Starks. Into the corner for Price. Back up top for Starks. She'll pull up for three and sink it. Ashley Starks with a nice three-point bomb. Eagles get into the low post now. Toiling's going to work on Sally. Can't find anything. Back up top. Simpson with it now. Over to Ponce. She'll drive. There's a 1-2. Puts up the fadeaway. Can't hit it. Rebound, AJ Price. Price drives. Finds Sally on the dunker spot, and she'll put it in the easy layup. Great transition play there from AJ Price. Great finish from Michaela Sally. Simpson with it now. Over to Ponce. Nelson with it. Up top for Toilings now. Simpson over to Lopez. Hits Nelson on the low block. Can't find anything. Ponce with a three-pointer. No good. Rebound Toger. 4 to shoot here. Starks to Toger in the corner. She'll pull up for three. No good at the buzzer. And 1 to the half, 17-13. Your night.
Y'all should be addicted now. We tasted blood.
Let's keep this going. We got 2 weeks to prepare for the next one. Clean up a few mistakes. Let's get on a roll. It's conference time.
Y'all should be addicted now. We tasted blood.
Let's keep this going. We got 2 weeks to prepare for the next one. Clean up a few mistakes. Let's get on a roll. It's conference time.
Y'all should be addicted now. We tasted blood.
Let's keep
And we're here in our second quarter of action. Starks with it, gets it poked away immediately. Crozier comes up with it. Looks for some space, gets a screen. Finds some in the mid-range, pulls up and sinks the jumper. Crozier coming out quickly here. Knights quickly establishing that 2-3 zone once again. Woodruff in the low post now. Tipped away by Price on the kick out to the corner, and it'll stay Reinhardt ball here with 5 to shoot. Thanks, sir. Reinhardt with 5 to shoot here. Kramer to inbound. Woodruff with it now. 3 to shoot. Sanchez Ponce has it. Gets some separation. Goes up the lane. Puts in the layup. In and out. No good. Gibson with the rebound. And Rachel Lopez open for 3. Short. Gibson gets the rebound in the low block. Blocked by Sally on the putback. Starks out ahead in transition now. Finds Crozier in the corner for Price. She'll drive. Get down the baseline. Put up a shot. A lot of contact. No foul call there. Woodruff out in transition now. She puts it up off the glass. No good. Sally and Sanchez Ponce fighting for it. And it'll be a jump ball. Oh. Up top for Woodruff now. Over to Sanchez Ponce. Lopez with it now. Sanchez Ponce will drive, gets past Starks, puts it up over Sally, no good on the shot. Gibson with the rebound, blocked by Sally there. And out to Price now. AJ Price with it up the floor. Knights with a 6-point lead here. 2 minutes have passed in our second quarter of action. Starks off the handoff, into the corner for Toger. She'll pull up. No good on the shot. Rebound, Sanchez Ponce gets it to Lopez. Lopez up to Kramer now. Ripped away by Sally. Ball's loose on the floor. Crozier dives in. And Reinhardt making a substitution here. Summer Kramer checking out. Sonia Martinez checking in for the first time. Down low for Sally. It's in the post again, faces up, drives the lane, kicks it out for Toger. Toger pump fakes, kicks it to Price in the corner. She'll pull up for a 3 of her own. In and out, no good. Sanchez Ponce down the floor with it now. Finds Woodruff wide open in the mid-range. She'll pull up for a jumper, no good. Gibson on the rebound. Kicks it out for Lopez. Over to Ponce, she'll pull up for 3, no good. Gibson on the glass once again with the putback and 1. She'll go to the line for a free throw. Sure, Gibson set to shoot now. Senior out of Rome, Georgia hits the free throw. Lead cut to 3 here for the Knights. 7 minutes to play here in our second quarter of action. AJ Price with it up top now, marked by Lopez. Gets the screen from Sally. Martinez on the stunt. Price tried to pass through it. A little too hot to handle. Out of the reach of Sally there. Woodruff down the lane now. She'll hit a quick 2. And the lead, just like that, has been cut to 1. And we've got a foul on the inbound attempt by Rachel Lopez. Tried to steal it away. Roser with it now. Finds Toger on the elbow. Down low for Sally. Too hot to handle. And it'll go right through her hands and out of bounds. Another turnover for the Knights. Lopez to Woodruff now. Woodruff down low for Gibson. Gibson gets it on the block, but she walks on the pivot step. And that'll be a turnover going right back to St. Andrews. Lead has been cut to 1 here. 6:20 to play in our second quarter. Rozier with it now. Up to Price. Gets the screen. Sally gets it. Finds Crozier in the corner. She'll drive. Back to Sally. Fakes the shot. Gets in the mid-range. Drops her defender and sinks it. My goodness. What a move there. The pound dribble step back from Michaela Sally. Martinez on the low block with it. No good on the shot. Sally rebound, and she'll be fouled. And the Knights will take the ball back right here after the foul, leading by 3 once again. 5.5 to play here in our second quarter. Woodruff flies in to steal it, tips it away. Price chases it down, gets it back into Crozier. Finds Toger on the low block, tries to fake the spin and pivot back for the fadeaway, slid her foot, and it'll be a travel here. Great idea. Couldn't quite execute the move. Gibson with it, looking across for Lopez in the far corner. She'll drive, kick it down low for Gibson, blocked by Sally once again. Gibson gets her own rebound and then fades away and hits. Great hustle there from Tara Gibson, never giving up after the block. AJ Price with it now, sizing up Lopez. She'll swing it to Toger. Looks down low for Larimore, can't quite find her. Looks back, finds it. Back up top to Price from Larimore, and they'll say walk on the initial step of the move. AJ Price will check out, Starks back in, but before that, SAU going to call a timeout, settle things down here. 4:45 to play, we'll be right back. Reinhardt with it now. Peterson on the elbow. Looking down low for Gibson. Can't find her. Kraft gets it now. She'll get the entry pass to Gibson. Against Larimore. Goes up and under. Can't finish. Gets her own rebound, but falls out of bounds. And it'll be a turnover. Knights swarming Tara Gibson here. She's been giving them problems inside all day. Crozier drives now. Over to Price. Finds Toger on the elbow. Up top for Starks. Sizes up Gibson. Back to Price. Too hot to handle in the corner. And it'll float out of bounds. Gibson over to Kramer. Kramer to Kraft. Back over to Gibson. Looking down low, can't find anyone. Looking up top, can't find anyone. Gets it to Kraft on the high block. Pump fake, drive the lane, and put up a layup over Larimore. Reinhardt takes the lead, 22-21 here. Price gets the screen from Larimore. She'll get down the lane, up and off the glass, and one. She'll go to the line, looking for the three-point opportunity. AJ Price to shoot one here. Sophomore out of Charlotte, North Carolina. And she knocks it down. Peterson looks up top. Couldn't find Kramer. Miscommunication there. Kraft comes away with it. Up top for Toilings now. Looks down low for Gibson. She's double teamed quickly. Toilings on the cut. Gets down the lane. Can't finish the layup. And tips it away trying to get the rebound, I believe. It'll stay St. Andrews ball. Or it will be St. Andrews ball, excuse me. Crozier up the floor now. Into the high post for Larimore. Handoff for Stark. She gets down the lane. Puts up a shot, but blocked by Gibson. Gibson's down after the play. Peterson with an open three. She'll take it this time. No good. Larimore with the rebound. And a stoppage here. Tara Gibson still down on the floor. And it looks like Maria Sanchez-Ponce will check back in for her. Being attended to by the trainer and the coach. Haley Crozier brings it up the floor now. Over to Starks. Back to Crozier. Larimore sets the screen. Starks still working off of it. Hand off to Price. Larimore in the high post now. 9 to shoot here. Starks drives down the lane. Gets in deep traffic. Puts up a shot and she'll be fouled. Starks will go to the line for 2. Ashley Starks, the leading scorer for the Knights so far tonight. Looking to add to her total here at the line. And she'll knock down both. 2:33 to play here in our first half. Knights with a slim 4-point advantage. Showing their colors in this short-handed effort, and Maria Sanchez-Ponce forced to travel here. Knights will take away possession once again. Mental errors piling up here for the Eagles, making some changes. Ivana Peterson will check out, as well as Maria Sanchez-Ponce for Kiara Simpson and Ashley Woodruff, respectively. Starks into the high post for Sally. Poked away by Bo Toilings. Back to Sally in the high post. Fakes the handoff, drives the lane, gets fouled before the shot attempt, and it will be a side out of bounds. Or baseline out of bounds, excuse me, for the Knights. brilliant move there from Sally nonetheless. Knights entering the bonus here, so Sally will go to the line, even though there was no shot attempt. And she'll knock down the first. And off the front of the rim on the second, Larimore tipped it away but couldn't quite corral it before it flew out of bounds. And Kramer pulls up for three, no good. Rebound Martinez, and she'll go to the line for two. And Martinez hits the first, the freshman out of Cordoba, Spain. Looks to go 2 for 2 here and shorten this lead. And she'll knock it down. Lead down to 3 for the Knights. Starks making a move, can't find any separation, hands it off for Price. Price in the corner for Toger. Now Price down the baseline on the follow, gets it to Larimore, out for Starks for three, no good. Rebound Sally, put back, and one. Spun around the rim and in. Beautiful finish there from Michaela Sally off the rebound. She'll go to the line for one. Kayla Sally, the freshman out of Baltimore, Maryland, completing the three-point play there. Simpson over to Kraft now. Kraft back to Simpson for Martinez. Kramer in the corner. She'll pull up for three. Short, no good. Rebound Toger. As it tipped away. Price with it now. Price isolating Kramer now. Up top to Starks. Gets a screen from Larimore. Into the corner for Toger, and they'll say a double dribble there on Starks before the pass. Summer Kramer checking out. Amanda Nelson back in for the Eagles. Minute to play here in our second quarter of action. Halftime rapidly approaching. Knights with a 6-point lead. Woodruff surveys the floor. Can't find any space in this St. Andrews zone here. Back to Woodruff. She'll try and drive. Salier gets a hand in the cookie jar and a foul. Ashley Woodruff will go to the line. Woodruff, the senior guard, hits the first. And no good on the second. Rattles around the rim and out. AJ Price up the floor with it now. Into the high post for Salier. She'll face up Martinez. Drive the lane, but lose her handle, and Kraft comes away with it. Up ahead for Woodruff, marked by Starks, who gets a hand on it, but Woodruff still manages to finish. Starks with 10 to shoot here, surveying. In the corner for Price. They clear it out. Price drives, spins, puts up a shot, no good. And we'll enter halftime. Your Knights leading 30-27.
your future? Get started at St. Andrews University, the perfect place to explore your passions. St. Andrews offers a high-quality education that can be completed on campus or online. Flexible course offerings and convenient locations meet the needs of your everyday life, with accelerated degree options available. Career opportunities are waiting for you at St. Andrews University. From nursing to occupational therapy assistant certification to esports and game art and design. Find your career path today at St. Andrews University, sa.edu.
And we're back here for our second half of action. Your Knights leading 30-27 over the Reinhardt University Eagles. Eagles with it now. Kraft over to Kramer for Gibson now. Woodruff with it on the far elbow. Oh, the wing, excuse me. Woodruff into the mid-range now, and she'll pull up for a jumper and hit it. Starks with it now up the court. Working Preston, gets Price on the nice backdoor cut and finish. Price down in a heap after the collision on the finish. No call there. She's up and back into the play. Over to Kraft now for three. Knights shorthanded here defensively. No good. Preston with the rebound. Smothered by three Knights. Larimore steals it away. Price up the floor with it now. Knights with a three-point advantage here. Two quick baskets from either team to start our period. Picking up right where they left off in the first half. A high-scoring, close contest. Sally at the top of the key. Hands it off for Toger. Over to Price now. Gets the screen from Sally. She'll pull up for three. No good. Rebound Woodruff. She's out in transition now. Price looks to cut off. She gets by. Gets down the lane. Sally with the block. Kayla Sally been dominating in the paint so far today. Several blocks to her credit already. Adding another one there. Rachel Lopez looking to inbound now. Over to Kraft. Back up top to Kraft, over for Lopez now. Into the corner. Back up top for Peterson. 8 to shoot here. Kraft in the corner. Down low for Gibson on the block. Spins around, puts up a layup, no good. Over 2 defenders. Great defense there by the Knights to collapse. Starks with it now. Sizing up, kicks into the corner for Toger. Sally in the high post now. She'll face up. She'll post up now. Getting into the lane. Finds Larimore on the low block. No good on the layup. Sally with the rebound and putback. Great shot there. Lopez over to Kraft in the corner for Gibson. Gibson drives baseline. Thinks about a mid-range. Kicks it inside for Woodruff. Woodruff turns around and shoots a fadeaway. No good. Over the outstretched arms of Michaela Sally. She'll get the rebound. Starks up the floor with it now. Taking her time to survey the defense. Into the high post for Sally. Tipped away by Gibson, but Starks comes away with it. Into the corner for Larimore. Finds Crozier on a cut. Back out for Starks. She'll pull up for 3 and sink it. Good ball movement there from the Knights. Extending their lead to 8 here. 3 minutes have passed in our third quarter of action. Into the post for Gibson. Poked away by Toger there. Larimore on the low block with it. Kicks it in the corner for Crozier. Back out for Toger. She pulls up from deep 3-point range and sinks it. Samantha Toger with a great shot there. Extending the lead up to 11 now. Peterson gets down the lane, tries to finish over Larimore, and a foul. Vonna Peterson here to shoot 2. Summer Kramer checking back in. Julia Kraft will sit for now. Oh, excuse me. I have a misspelling. It is Preston, not Peterson. Pardon my misreading there. Preston will knock down the first. And no good on the second for the junior out of Jonesboro, Georgia. Starks up the floor now. Marked closely by Preston. Tries to get out of the trap. Swinging it to Sally. And leave a travel be called there as she lost her feet. Kramer over to Lopez now. Back to Kramer. Over to Preston. She'll drive the lane. Get down the baseline. Off the front of the rim. No good. Spun out. Ashley Starks up the floor with it now. Looks down low. Can't find anything. Pivots. Finds Sally on the wing. Over to Crozier now. Down low for Larimore. Tipped away by Woodruff. 15 to shoot here for the Knights. Rachel Lopez checking out. Maria Sanchez-Ponce into the game. Eagles adding some height. Sally over to Starks now. Look for Crozier on the wing. A little outside on the pass. Couldn't quite corral it. Summer Kramer up the floor now. Over to Preston. Preston surveying the defense. In the corner for Sanchez-Ponce. Kramer pulls up for 3. In and out, no good. Preston gets the rebound and goes up for the follow. And Sally with a foul there on the reach in, looking for the jump ball. And that'll be Sally's second foul of the evening. Ivana Preston back to the line, and she knocks down the first. Gonna go 2 for 2 here. And she'll go 2 for 2 at the line here. Her third point of the evening. Knights making a change. Crozier checking out. Samantha Toger back in. Larimore to inbound. Finds Price. Preston pokes it away. Up to Woodruff now. She tries to find Kramer, but is stolen away by Sally, and Price dives on the floor for it. Price inbound. Price gets the inbound now for Starks. Starks back to Price. And looks ahead for Larimore on the low block. Can't complete the pass. A little high and outside there. Summer Kramer up the floor with it now. Takes it to the corner. Gets Woodruff on the high block. She looks on the low block for Sanchez Ponce, and she will convert. Good ball movement there from the Eagles. Starks up ahead for Sally. Sally trapped at the half-court line. Gets it back out to Starks. Starks forced to pick up her dribble. Back to Sally now. Great ball handling there from the Knights. Finds Larimore on the low block. Thinks about the fadeaway. Decides to pass it out, and it gets taken away by Preston. She's out in transition now. Stolen by Starks. Starks diving on the floor. Preston coming away with it. And a jump ball there. As a massive body's piled up on the floor going for the loose ball, and the jump ball will favor the Knights. I believe Starks lost her shoe there for a moment. And Preston tries to jump the pass to Price. Not there. Starks gives it over midcourt ahead to Sally. Reinhardt pressing. Gibson diving on the floor for it, but Larimore comes away with it, puts up a shot at the basket, no good. Tries to come in for the rebound and a foul on the loose ball. Larimore with a crafty jump hook attempt there off of the loose ball situation. 4 minutes to play here in our third quarter. Knights leading by 6. Preston to Sanchez Ponce in the corner. Over Kramer now for Gibson. Back up to Woodruff. She'll drive. Get down the lane and put it off the glass. No good. Gibson flies in for the rebound. She'll kick it out to Kramer. Open for 3. No good. Sally with the rebound. Over to Larimore now. Ahead to Price. She decides against pushing transition. Skips it across to Starks. She'll survey the defense. Marks by Preston. Handoff for Price. Kramer defending. Price gets the screen from Sally. Hops against it. Into the corner for Toger. Up top for Sally once again. Gibson overplays it. Tries to get a steal. Down low for Price. Open on the low block. She puts it up, but too late. And a shot clock violation there. Result in Eagles ball. Kramer drives, pulls it back out. Over to Preston. Finds Gibson on a backdoor cut. Too strong on the layup. And it'll be out of bounds. They'll say it's St. Andrews ball. Price with it on the wing. She'll drive. Kick it up to Starks. Starks is down the center of the lane. Puts up a running floater. No good. Kramer up ahead to Preston. She'll drive to the baseline and go up strong for a layup. Blocked by Sally, but a foul. I believe the foul was on Samantha Toger there, not Michaela Sally. Excuse me. And Preston hits the first. And she'll hit the second. Price up the floor with it now, fighting through a double team. And Knight's going to call a timeout here. We'll be right back.
Y'all should be addicted now. We tasted blood.
Let's keep this going. We got 2 weeks to prepare for the next one. Clean up a few mistakes. Let's get on a roll. It's conference time.
Y'all should be addicted now. We tasted blood.
Let's keep this going. We got 2 weeks to prepare for the next one. Clean up a few mistakes. Let's get on a roll. It's conference time.
Nice to inbound here. Sally into AJ Price. Price reversing the court. Over to Starks now. Swings it across for Price. Sides against the shot, but a travel on the move. Shuffled her feet a bit there. Eagles looking to trap the perimeter here up top. Force the Knights to put it down low or to the corners. Sanchez Ponce drives here, gets down the lane, puts it up off the rim. No good. Rebound Sally. AJ Price with it up the floor once again. 2 minutes to play here in our third quarter. Knights lead has been cut to 4. Stark surveying the floor, looking for an outlet. Finds Toger up top. Toger over to Price. Price into the high post for Sally. Dribble handoff to Starks. No, decides against it. Faces up. Drives on Gibson. Tries to spin to the middle, but gets it poked away by Kramer. Kramer out in transition now. Sweet pass down the lane for Sanchez Ponce, and she'll finish the layup. Great bounce pass in transition there. Price quickly doubled, trying to advance the ball. Gets it ahead to Sally. Into the corner for Toger. She's open. Pulls up for 3 and sinks it. Samantha Toger once again from downtown. Up ahead to Gibson now. Down low for Sanchez Ponce. Puts a move on Sally. Gets her in the air. Goes underneath and finishes. Minute to play here in the third quarter. Knights leading by 3. And Preston flies in on the full court press for the steal. Over to Kramer now. One more for Woodruff in the corner. Back to Kramer. Open for 3 if she wants it. Decides against it. Gets it to Sanchez Ponce. She's down the lane once again. Puts up the floater. No good. Rebound Sally. 30 to play here. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Just about. Price up ahead now. Slowing it down. 20 to shoot here. Up top for Starks. Starks calling for a set. Larimore sets the screen with about 10 to shoot. Starks gets downhill. Doubled quickly. Tries to move it, but a travel is called. I believe she was looking for Price there on the wing for an outlet. 9.2 to play here in the third quarter. Knights with a slim 3-point lead. Let's see if they can carry it into the fourth. Price picking up Kramer full court. Kramer putting a move on. Getting downhill. 2 to shoot. She'll fade away. No good on the shot. And will enter the fourth with your Knights leading 43 to 40 over the Reinhardt University Eagles. We'll be right back.
Listen, y'all should be addicted now. We tasted blood.
Let's keep this going. We got 2 weeks to prepare for the next one. Clean up a few mistakes. Let's get on a roll. It's conference time.
Listen, y'all should be addicted now. We tasted blood.
Let's keep this going. We got 2 weeks to prepare for the next one. Clean up a few mistakes. Let's get on a roll. It's conference time.
Listen, y'all should be addicted now. We tasted blood.
Let's keep this going. We got 2 weeks to prepare for the next one.
And we are here at the beginning of our fourth and final period of action in this thrilling women's contest so far. Your St. Andrews Knights leading 43-40 over the visiting Reinhardt University Eagles. Summer Kramer with it now for the Eagles. Over to Kraft. Tara Gibson with it. Back to Kramer. Working on AJ Price here. Up top for Preston. Preston will drive. Look down low for Woodruff. Almost goes out of bounds, but saves it into Gibson. Gibson on the perimeter now. Hand off to Kraft. Stripped away by Starks. Starks will rush ahead with it in transition. Working on Preston. She'll pull up for a mid-range floater and hit it. Ashley Starks with a beautiful steal and conversion on the coast-to-coast play. Starks with 14 so far tonight. Woodruff with the low post entry for Gibson. Blocked by Larimore, but a foul. Slow whistle there on the foul call, but a foul nonetheless. Thought Larimore had a clean block, and that'll be her fourth foul of the evening, I believe. And Gibson good on the first. And the second. Gibson with 12 so far tonight for the Eagles. Definitely a leading contributor for the Reinhardt side. Goes over to Starks. Starks looking to advance. And Crows are going to walk on the catch there. An awkward pass. Kramer with it now. Marked by Crozer. Gets screened off. Kramer finds some space. Doesn't shoot it. Sanchez Ponce decides against the shot. Down low for Gibson. Over Larimore and in. Starks ahead now. Into the corner for Toger. She'll pull up for three. No good. Crozier with the rebound. Dribbling down the baseline. Loses it off the back of the glass. Looks for a foul call. Didn't get it. 8:29 to play here. Knights lead has been cut to 1. Down low for Maria Sanchez Ponce. And a jump ball. will favor St. Andrews here. Samantha Toger with the physical play. Reaching in and fighting for the ball. AJ Price looking for an inbound here. Finds Toger. Back to Price. He was looking to trap here in the backcourt. Finds Sally in the middle. Sally dribble handoff for Price now. Price surveying. Marked closely by Preston. Handoff for Crozier. Crozier has it poked away but gets it back. Puts a move on Sanchez Ponce. Kicks it to Toger in the corner, but Woodruff skies for it and gets the steal. Ball loose. Diving on the floor is Crozier. Fighting against it with Woodruff, and it'll be another jump ball favoring the Eagles this time. Both teams fighting hard for ball control late in this contest. Neither giving an inch. Eagles to inbound here. Kramer with it now. Up to Sanchez Ponce. Poked away by Price. Kramer runs it down. Over to the wing for Preston. She'll drive the baseline. Can't find anything. Kicks into the corner for Gibson. Gibson's pass gets through, but Kramer's there once again to corral it. 10 to shoot. Gibson goes to the baseline. Tries to kick it out to Preston, but it hits the bottom of the backboard. Price comes away with it. Price slows it down now. Puts a move on Preston, gets to the baseline, goes up for the finish, no good. Larimore with the follow and in. Crashing the offensive glass there, Madison Larimore. Over to Woodruff. Back to Kramer. Kramer gets to the middle, pulls up for a mid-range jumper and hits. Starks over to Price now, looking to break the press. Ahead to Sally. Sally back for Price. Over to Starks now. She's got 14. Down low for Larimore. She's got 6, I believe, after that last basket. And Starks pulls up for 3 on the pass. No good. And it'll go out of bounds. It'll be Reinhardt ball here. Excuse me, that is Larimore with 4 points. It was Samantha Toger with 6. AJ Price with 9. Kayla Sally with 12. And Ashley Starks with 14. Pressing over to Gibson in the corner. Thinks about the shot, decides against it. Drives to the baseline. Can't find anything. Outside to Kramer once again for 3. No good. Ball still loose. Preston comes away with the rebound. Poked away by Price now. Price is trapped immediately. Finds Sally in the middle. Sally will carry it over midcourt. Dribble handoff for Price now. Over to Starks. Into the corner for Toger. She'll pull up for another three-pointer and sink it. She's been hot from downtown this evening. And the streak continues. Knights extend their lead to 4 and going to call that timeout. We'll be right back.
Ready to start mapping your future? Get started at St. Andrews University, the perfect place to explore your passions. St. Andrews offers a high-quality education that can be completed on campus or online. Flexible course offerings and convenient locations meet the needs of your everyday life, with accelerated degree options available. Career opportunities are waiting for you at St. Andrews University. From nursing to occupational therapy assistant certification to esports and game art and design. Find your career path today at St. Andrews.
All right, now we're back. And Woodruff into Kramer now. 5:40 to play here. Knights leading by 4 in this thrilling contest. Knights working their zone. Preston thinks about the shot. No good. Finds Preston in the block. No good on the shot. Rebound. Preston tipped it out, but Price comes away with it. And she'll tip it away. Gibson looking for a steal there. Couldn't quite come away with it. Tips it out of bounds. And Price to inbound to Starks here. Knights hanging on to their 4-point lead. 5:15 to play here. Starks will bring it up. Puts a move on Woodruff. Picks up her dribble. Hands off for Larimore. Larimore hands off for Price. Larimore sets the screen now. Price comes off it. Calls for a reset. Gets the screen once again. Goes to the right. Gets downhill. Puts up the shot. No good. Woodruff out ahead on the fast break. And she gets the outlet pass and converts it. Lead cut to 2 here. Eagles looking to trap quickly. Starks gets it ahead to Sally now. Back to Starks. Price open for 3. She'll pull up. No good on the shot. Rebound Toger. Starks for 3 now. And she'll sink it. Ashley Starks adding to her total. 17 for the game now. Approaching that 20-point mark. Woodruff in the mid-range pulls up. Short. I believe it might have been blocked. Gibson with the rebound. Turnaround finish. In the low post. Starks ahead now. Trap comes. Swings it to Toger in the corner. Can't quite handle it. She'll save it. Out ahead for Woodruff. Too hot to handle. Price comes away with it now. Price decides to slow it down in transition this time. Starks for 3 once again. A heat check, and she sinks it. Ashley Starks definitely on fire now. 2 3-pointers in a row, extending this lead to 6 for the Knights. Knights looking to lock in defensively. Gibson pulls up for 3. No good. Sally on the rebound. 3:30 to play here. Knights in command. Price bringing it up. Looking to keep the momentum going. Starks being marked closely by Kramer now. Price with it marked by Preston. Gets the screen from Larimore. Woodruff stunts, but then backs away. Price gets down the lane and finishes. No foul call. Doesn't matter. Through the contact. Got the 2 points to go. A very physical basket there from AJ Price. And Starks goes for a reach in there. Can't quite get the steal, so it'll be a stoppage for a foul here. Knights making a critical substitution. Price checking out. Haley Crozier checking back in. Three minutes to play here. Knights leading by 8. A shorthanded effort. They are showing a lot of heart. Only 6 available players, and they are in command in this one. And a short jumper from Kramer there results in another turnover. Knights get the ball immediately out of the foul. Starks ahead to Crozer now. Crozer can't find any separation. Goes back to the left. Gets it ahead to Toger. She'll pull up for 3. Too strong. Larimore with the rebound. No good on the putback. And she'll be fouled on the second putback. Crashing the offensive glass. Well there. Getting opportunities. And let's see if she can convert at the line. the first. Freshman out of Bladenboro, North Carolina. Looking to go 2 for 2 here, she does. Extending this lead to 10 with 2:30 to play. Knights entering a critical stretch. Gibson in the corner, decides against the mid-range. Sanchez Ponce gets down the lane, puts up a layup, no good. Gibson flies in for the rebound, and a foul is called. Referees thinking it may be a jump ball, and the officials will confer for the decision. And a jump ball is decided. And that'll be St. Andrews ball here with 2:15 to play. A critical turning point for the Knights. Starks over to Crozer now. Back to Starks. Eagles come with the trap. She looks ahead, finds Toger on the wing. Toger ahead to Starks, sets the screen. Starks gets downhill, hands off for Crozer. Crozer to the middle now, finds Toger, takes the shot, drives to the baseline. And we're going to have an offensive foul there, I believe, on the Knights. I believe the scoreboard has been changed to an incorrect figure. Last I checked, Reinhardt had 50 points, but the scoreboard is reading 48. Perhaps there was an official change made that slipped past my notice, and I believe that is the case. The officials confer and determine that the Eagles only had 48. And that appears to be the case. Summer Kramer brings it up now. Drives the lane, can't find anything. Finds Gibson on the low block. She's quickly doubled. They kick it out for Woodruff. Fakes the shot, has to pull it out. Starks is hounding her. Back out for Preston. Marked by Toger. Preston will drive, and I believe it is a foul there. Toger unable to stay in front, had to reach out. Keep her from getting down the lane. Knights coming dangerously close to entering the bonus. Reinhardt only receiving their first foul there, and the second team foul on the entry pass. Maria Sanchez Ponce at the line to shoot 2. No good on the first. Minute 39 to play here. Critical trip to the line. Eagles needing every point they can get at this time. And no good on the second. Tipped out of bounds by Ivana Preston, and it'll be St. Andrews ball. Things just not going the way of Reinhardt at this point. Eagles in full command, looking to pull away with this one. Can they close it out? Up ahead to Crozer, stolen away by Sanchez Ponce. Finds Preston, she'll drive the lane. Hop step and put up a layup high off the glass, no good. Gibson on the rebound, she'll kick it out to Kramer for 3 now. Short. Preston flies in for another rebound. Kicks it to Woodruff in the corner. She'll pull up for a mid-range jumper and sink it. Minute 15 to play here. Reinhardt going to take a timeout. Price over to Starks now. Into the corner for Crozier. Gibson reaches in, can't get the ball. Back up top for Price. Back to Starks now. Intent to waste some time here. Marked closely by Kramer. Starks gets away. Trap comes. Starks dribbles through it. Over to Price now. Trap comes for Price. She goes to the baseline. Gets to the basket. Kicks it into the corner for Toger. And it'll float out of bounds. I believe the Knights are merely content to run down the time there on that possession. Only 47 to play here for the Eagles, and they're going to take a timeout as they advance the ball. 45 to play in our contest. We'll be right back.
Y'all should be addicted now. We tasted blood.
Let's keep this going. We got 2 weeks to prepare for the next one. Clean up a few mistakes. Let's get on a roll. It's conference time.
Y'all should be addicted now. We tasted blood.
This is my favorite part. They're going to score a basket and immediately foul us. Oh, you know what's going to happen. Reinhardt set to inbound here. Ashley Woodruff with it. Reinhardt needing nigh on a miracle here, trailing by 10 with 45 to play. Kramer with it now. Over to into the low post of Woodruff, excuse me. She puts up a shot, no good. Sanchez Ponce flies in for the rebound. Kramer was going to drive it. Gets it down to Woodruff in the mid-range. She'll pull up for a jumper, no good. Gets it right back. Drives the lane, puts up a floater, no good. Rebound Toger now, and a foul. Several chances there for the Eagles. Couldn't convert on any. And with 26 to play, things are looking dire for Reinhardt. And the Knights going to take a timeout here. We'll be right back. Price gets the inbounds. Trap comes. Price races past it. Up ahead to Sally, but a foul. And I believe A.J. Price will go to the line. No, excuse me. Eagles still with one foul to give. In the corner for Sally now. Poked away by Gibson. But a foul. I believe on the ensuing foul, the Knights will enter the bonus. So Eagles may look to foul intentionally here. Starks with it at the top of the key. Marked closely by Sanchez Ponce. Over to Sally now. Back to Starks. She'll drive and she gets fouled. She'll go to the line for two. Starks with a brilliant effort in this one. 20 points, 4 fouls. Putting in work on both ends of the court, looking to add to her total here. Only 12 seconds to play, and she'll sink the first. The contest will end. Ashley Starks with 22 points. Sallier with 12 so far. Price with 11. Toger with 9. Crozier with 2. And I believe Larimore with 4. Preston pulls up for 3, no good. The follow by Sanchez Ponce, and your Knights will take the victory 62-50 over the visiting Reinhardt University Eagles. Stay tuned for the second part of our doubleheader when we take on the men's side.